Hey guys, DEK here with DEK Arcade. Welcome back to the DEK Review Show. Now, I went ahead and streamed Outriders, the demo. So, Outriders is a game that is coming out, I believe April 1st is what Steam says. So, I'm unsure because Google itself and other websites still say it's TBA, to be announced. So, it depends on what's more accurate. Now, the demo is free. I know it's free on PC and Xbox, and I believe PlayStation as well. According to the statistics, now PlayStation has more players on the PS5 for Outriders. However, they did confirm that the Series X does look better. So, play it on whatever you want. This game does have crossplay. Now, that's really good because it is a 1 to 3 player drop in, drop out co-op game. Now, the best way that I would, describe this game is if you take Borderlands and Borderlands loot system, now you add Gears of War gameplay and mechanics. You got like a Division style story mixed with Mass Effect. And that's your game. That's Outriders. It has a lot of things. It reminds me of all these games, and it reminds me also of Outer Worlds. With the story in particular, especially the beginning of it. It has a lot of the same, story beats. And I mean that by... there is a giant ship that has left Earth and it has everybody on it. And they have to colonize. And that's humanity's last hope. And basically it's the exact same beginning of the story from Outer Worlds. It just ends differently. So, I really enjoy this actually. I was not looking forward to this game. I saw the game stuff. I saw, the name, the little bit of the trailer and stuff. It didn't seem that good. It didn't capture me. I saw it, I was like, that looks alright. Whatever. If I play it, I play it. If I don't, I don't. Not one of those, I have to go out and get it. However, I watched Bruce Green start playing Outer World, or, Outriders. And I was like, oh, well, that's actually kind of interesting. Because it's like these other games, except you also have a class system. So you have superpowers, pretty much, You got your Pyromancer, your Technomancer, your other stuff, right? So there is a tank, and it looks like you have some type of rock power. You get covered in rocks. And it reminds me of Prototype, right? If you've played the Prototype games, that full armor, power you have in Prototype, it looks like that. And then, you got the fire ability, and you got the Technomancer, which is the support, long-range sniper rifle kind of thing. And then you have what I played. And that is the assassin style, close range, vanish, comeback gameplay. And that was a very, very interesting game style. And it was weird at first, right? Because it seemed like you can't do that. Go in, vanish, go out. And I actually don't understand at the moment what it means by vanish and disappear and kill people. However, I actually went back through off camera and did the side quests and unlocked some more stuff. So the skills in this game are, you unlock certain skills at levels and things like that. Like any other World of Warcraft kind of style game. However, your skills can also be, enhanced or changed with your outfit. And okay, so what I mean by that is, take the assassin. Now, the first ability I got was this blade, right? You swing the blade and it basically disintegrates enemies. Extremely powerful. But they got to be right next to you. Next, you have the ability that you shoot a sphere out and it basically creates a slow bubble. Right, so it slows time in the sphere. So that could be used offensively or defensively. Defensively, as if enemies are shooting you, bullets slow down in there and they don't hit you, or you can move out of the way. Also, enemies are slow and they move in slow motion. Next, you have and offensively, they're slow, so you can kill them. And then I got a teleport, right? So I can teleport behind an enemy. Had a really quick cooldown. You could use it twice, while you could only use the other ones once during the cycle. That was all awesome, right? Well, the game got a little bit different when I started getting some better gear at around level 6. And one of these gears is I was using an assault rifle, right? So the assault rifle I unlocked was doing about 160 damage. However, it had the ability that it had the chance to slow an enemy down if they were hit. So that was pretty cool. Now the first gun I got, it exploded the bones of enemies and caused shrapnel damage. Pretty cool. However, this slowing down time thing meant I can slow them down when they're far away and up close because of my abilities. Now, when I was talking about the gear, there are clothes in this game, right? And I got a pair of shoes, and it turned that sphere radius a meter wider. So it affected more people around me. Because a good thing I was doing was run in the middle, do the sphere to slow everyone down, and then either shotgun or submachine gun everyone in the circle. And to get across the map in other areas, I went ahead and teleported and used the blade. However, my pair of pants made that amazing. Because the pair of pants that I had gave me an extra, I think it's called a temporal blade, gave me an extra blade per cooldown. So after like the 30-second cooldown was up, I got 2 blades to use. So I would teleport behind a boss, cut, slow down time, shoot while backing up the hide to wait for the cooldown to go back. Teleport again, slice, he's dead. And that just destroyed the boss. And that was amazing. Now it makes you have to change what you want, right? Because that one had 120 armor. However, I got a pair of pants that had 160 armor, but it didn't have that skill. And it's like, alright, so what's more important? The armor or the skill? Well, as an assassin, and the fact that was my strongest attack, the attack is the more important. Having 2 of those just destroyed people. It was really fun. At the end of the demo, you felt extremely overpowered. And it's great. Because you felt, at the beginning, it felt like you were going to get your ass kicked. And you got your ass kicked. And then towards the end, no, you were doing the ass kicking. And in this game, you're basically, I forgot what the word exactly is called. But you're a different, you're changed, right? And you're basically an immortal god kind of thing. Or people see you as gods. And at the end of the demo, you felt like a god. So, there's this whole thing about, are you going to protect these guys? Or you should go do this instead and all that. I really hope that they bring choices into the game. There are dialogue choices, but it's just like, we'll ask this question, then ask this question, and then start the quest. It'd be cool if it has a actual choice system. I would really like to see to be able to go against the humans and that you are fighting with, and then just be like, no, this is stupid, and then go away. Now, there are gear, obviously, we've been talking about that, and it's cosmetics. So the gear looks different, all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if the gear is different for the different classes. I do know that all the gear I was getting was for my particular class. There is a stash box that is unavailable. I am unsure if that's going to be a community stash that goes between all of your characters, or if that's going to be your one specific character. It'll be cool if it goes across all of them, like the Division or something. Let's see, what else is there? The superpowers are really cool. We talked about that. I don't know, man. Like, I did not care about this game, and now I'm buying it on day one. Like, they definitely convinced me, right? Like, and the demo is long. The demo is the entire first part, and it says when you go on there that you keep your progress. So it says you can max out 1,000 resources and 25,000 scrap. You max out at level 7, World Tier 5, and that's the loot that drops. And you can max that out. And you can do it for all 4 characters, and you can keep your progression when you go into the main game and play crossplay and all that stuff. That's really cool. I'm not doing that. I don't care to do that. When the game comes out, I'm going to start a new character. Even if it doesn't change much, I'm going to start a new character because I want to see what they updated and how they did. This is a demo. There are frame rate issues. There are some things like that. I did play on the Xbox One X, so it's kind of disappointing about that. But, it is a demo. It's not this big thing. And the demo was surprisingly, it was about 15 gigs, but it is about 3 hours worth on your first playthrough. And then if you play it again with the other classes, you're looking at probably another 2 hours for each run. So you can probably get a good, around 8 hours out of this demo itself, if you have a reason not to reset your character like I am. So you can get a good 8 hour start into the game, and that's pretty awesome. The controls, the gameplay, the damage you do, very good. That's something that the Division actually suffered in, is they felt like bullet sponges. These do not feel like bullet sponges at all. Very, very impressed with that. Super nice to see how that worked. And you do fight people who have superpowers, and they can do different things. There were people throwing grenades all over the place. I did not get any grenades, and I don't know if you can. I'm guessing you probably would. I don't know why they would have it and they wouldn't. Also, because I was the assassin, the way that I would get HP back is by using my abilities. So I found out that if you hit somebody with your melee button, you cause them to slow down and you gain health. Same thing, when I use the blade and all that stuff, I gain health, which is very good because I go from 100% down to 2% with just one combo, and I gotta get out of there or stand my ground and try to fight through the healing. Man, it's a very fun game. I am definitely getting this. They have made me excited for this. This isn't the type of game that I really care for. This is I like looter shooters, right? But I never cared for that, it's slightly over the shoulder kind of third person. I like third person, but the closer camera angle, the cover to cover system, I didn't like. Now, that's also why I don't play the Gears of War games, because I like Gears of War. Gears of War is awesome. I just don't really care much for those cover-to-cover mechanics. But this game has really done it right. And, you know, it doesn't bother me. This game is really fun. And from what I've seen, when I started getting levels, I didn't need to use cover-to-cover. I was just destroying people. So, yeah, I'm excited for this. Like, I hope this game is really good. This is made by Square Enix. They're the ones that made, you know, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. I think they made Marvel's Avengers, which made me kind of iffy. However, they also made, I think they made the Tomb Raider games. So they're kind of, most of their things are pretty damn good. So there wasn't too much about that. There's sirens outside, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I was really excited for this game. I hope it's really fun. It was really fun for the hours I played. I really hope that the story picks up and we get to see a bunch of other stuff. If you haven't seen it already, you can go to my Twitch channel, DEK Arcade. The VOD is still up for the 3-hour game session I had of this. You can also go to the DEK Arcade or the DEK Livestream YouTube channels. I will have the little Let's Play on there too. And I am going to be playing again this demo over again for the other classes to see how those work. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Help me out a lot. And I will see you all next time. Don't forget to game like a god. Peace.